Alright. Let's finish up this commission. The Dami Big Booba Tom Girl. Oops. Alright. Does this lighting make sense? Not really, but that's okay. I don't mind bending reality to focus on Booba. It's A-okay in my book. How hard to impress Julian? Guess depends what it is, I don't know. How much he likes you, I guess, too. Julian's respect, huh? That'd be pretty tough. I'm not sure if it's worth getting. Guess if you're a big Julian fan, it would be, but... Doing alright. Trying to get these commissions done. Got a Keiko commission I'll be working on. I'll probably work on some of that on stream, but some of it I can not. It's nice to see Keiko getting some commission love, though. I think I've done commissions for Keiko before. People like my possibly autistic boy, I guess. He's into anime, he's gotta have a little bit of the tism, right? I need Cammy White to be real so I can lick her sweat. Sounds good to me. Cammy's definitely one of my favorite Street Fighter girls. Somebody, I don't know if they hang out here or not, but somebody in Discord posted a really great 3D rendering of Tifa with abs. It was pretty sweet. I saw right before the stream. It's on Twitter. I'm not sure I can share it here. It's probably not, I don't think it's that explicit. It was great though. It was amazing. Very well done. Eating ramen on Friday nights. Give birth. Keiko helping with the Japanese population. If you gave the overworked Japanese salarymen some cute femboys with artificial wombs, it probably would help. Just load up all the waifu sex bots with artificial wombs, it'll be fine. It's the only hope for humanity at this point. More strawberry love? I haven't done strawberry in a while, that's true. I need to do Alex and his mom next, I think. I've been neglecting them for quite a bit of time now, and I would like to draw them. I think Johnny was talking about that the other day, or yesterday, about the casual wear Alex's mom would be nice. Lucy's her name. Casual wear Lucy would be nice. His mom has a tism. He has the tism, and possibly his sister has the tism too. Whole family of acoustic players, huh? Definitely weirdos, that's for sure. The sister's a weirdo. She doesn't have autism. I don't know, but she's definitely strange. Definitely got to keep an eye on her. I'm not sure how degenerate I want to make her, though. For the comic. Spicy chili, spicy beans. That's nice. I like spicy beans. I always put some spice on my beans when I make them. Usually just Cholula, which isn't very hot or spicy at all, really, but has a nice taste to it. For beans, at least. Alex's family just flexing and posing. I've done that before. I think the first time I drew Alex's mom, that was the image I did. And we're flexing and posing. I believe that was the first time I drew Alex's mom. The Amazonian goddess. I'd be Alex's stepdad. I wouldn't mind. Femboy pregnancy, that's right. I don't know, every time I think about that, I'm always like, how did they give birth? I just can't get over it. I can't suspend my disbelief enough. A spicy bean femboy, huh? Oops, Alex's mom could break someone's pelvis, but she's too timid to do that. That's accurate, yeah. I mean, she could crush a car, like, over her head, so I'm sure your pelvis would be nothing to her. But, you're right, she's too timid. She's a delicate flower at heart. Could easily make her blush with a romantic gesture and end her whole career. Oh shit, that was the wrong fucking layer, god damn it. Too. Alex mom dressing up like a biker and posing. She would make a biker chick, wouldn't she? Put some chains on her. Have to ride a hog or something like that, or a chopper style bike. Although you could go the bikini route and put her in a bikini and put her on one of those sport bikes. That'd look good too. I think you were imagining more of the Harley type though style. I think maybe not. Delicate flower. Could crush you like a car. Yeah. I don't mind flowers like that. That character from that new anime is pretty Alex mom coded. I don't know her name, but it's one of the Full Metal Alchemist lady. Very Alex mom coded. Probably came out before I even made Alex's mom, but I was reminded of her when I saw it. Yeah, hog, that's what I was thinking too. I figured that's what you meant. But if she wanted to put on a bikini and straddle a sport bike, I wouldn't stop her. Not that I could stop her, but you know. I am her creator, but I don't know if that affords me any benefits or not. A quicker death if I cross her. I was thinking like a Harley Davidson, but yeah. Have in front of a motorcycle, yeah. It'd be fun. It's a bit too dark. Oh, the shadow a little bit, I guess. You hand her a flower, she comes out with a tree. Yeah, the whole Alex family. it's not. Alex's mom wrestling Wonder Woman, okay. Music's too loud on my side. Alex and her rival posing. Alex's mom was a femboy. Yeah, I think the only girl character I've done as a femboy so far has been Lydia. Oh no, I did, what was her name? Araya? The demon girl, I did her as femboy as well. I think the characters most people would know. Lydia's probably the only one I've done as a femboy. I think Alex's big brother looks pretty much like Lucy would as a femboy. He's not as buff as Lucy though. Very tall, yeah. Sage is pretty tall. He's not as tall as their mom, but he's pretty close. No, he's not. He's like several inches shorter. Lucy truly is an Amazonian queen. Yeah, she would be pretty tall. She's already really tall as a lady, so... You think Alex's mom would be a dom if she was a femboy, or would she still be super submissive? Would she crumble at the side of a good-sized weenie, like she does now? Wearing sundresses, huh? Oh, they're getting dainty now. I can roll with that. Super sensitive, yeah. I talked about it before, but I'm not super into the dommy mommy type stuff myself. I like moms, but I like the more nurturing, pamper you mommy type style than the dommy mommy stuff. That's just me, though. I don't know if Lucy falls into any one of those categories, but she's definitely not a dommy mommy. I'm not sure if I do have a dommy mommy. I guess Molly might be. Zooming in. Where would your eyes be going, I wonder? What would you be looking at if I zoomed in? Big personality. The boy's butt. Not a lot showing there, but you know. Kind of hidden, but maybe you like that. Bit of a tease. I'm not sure if this character's likes kissing guys or not. I don't know. Have to ask Seth if he shows up. Give mom half a sandwich. Go to the roasted pig. That's a good wife there. Good marriage material. She's looking out for you. She reciprocates. Gives you more in return, even. What a sweetheart. Having sex only be a workout. I'm okay if the sex is a workout. I don't want it to be a workout though, just like that's all it is, like lifting weights or something. If we work up a sweat, I mean that's cool. I'd let Alex's mom sweat on me, I wouldn't mind that. No, I don't think so. Before Alex's mom had her kids, she did 80s styles workout videos. Yeah, wearing what do you call it? Leotard? Is that the right word? Maybe? Leg warmers? That's one thing I know. Big poofy 80s hair. She already has kind of poofy hair. How many guys do you think in the 80s bought those workout videos with ladies in them just to use as jerk-off material? Get it past their wives. They're like, no, lady, no, honey, it's a workout video. Don't worry. Blue leotard with a pink strap over her waist. Wearing leg warmers, big poofy hair, and a sweatband. Yeah. I'm not super big into the way women looked in the 80s, but it does sound pretty sweet. I wouldn't mind seeing it. All my mom OCs doing 80s style workout videos. Could do that. Might end in a giant Yuri pile, though, depending on who's there. To spur them along to the utter degeneracy. Alex Mom and American Gladiator. I'm not sure what that is. I've heard of that before. I don't really know what American Gladiator is. I've definitely heard of it. I know it's an old show, but... I don't know a whole lot about it. Oh, damn. A lot of snapping and cracking. American Gladiator was a sports contest on TV where you jump on obstacles and knock people down with foam, guns, and everything. Foam. I see. It's like a game show type thing, but more physical. I gotcha. Alrighty. Are you making any cool dishes for Cinco de Mayo juice? Do you participate in Cinco de Mayo? I don't know. Some people do, some don't. I've had some groups of people I know that were super into it, and others who didn't even pay attention to it, so... Seems to be a crapshoot. you like cooking stuff. That's what I thought I'd ask. I might just finish this tonight. I don't know if I want to work on the other thing or not. Need to work on my Keiko comic, which I cannot work on stream. Thumbs up. What's that for? Hmm? The blinding background. Thumbs up. Successfully burned my retinas out. Alex's mom does running with the bulls, but the bulls are running after or away from her. I see. Alex's mom probably could easily stop a bull from charging. I don't feel like she'd have much trouble with that. Probably just hoist over her shoulder and carry it off. Please be your husband. Well, I don't think I can do that for you. I'll have to abstain from such things. Blueberry and strawberry dressing up like schoolgirls and teasing a nerd. Is that nerd Keiko? It could be. I had a comic planned with Strawberry. I should probably get around to that one of these days. All these plans, but so little time. Is that Keiko's offering? He offers them fruit. Or is he manhandling them? Is he beating their ass? Keiko studied the blade, studied Taekwondo. Not even a Japanese martial art. I don't think it is. It's definitely sound like a Japanese name. Doesn't sound Japanese. Karate. Be more accurate for Keiko. Keiko has real samurai armor in the back of his closet, next to his ninja garb. I think Keiko might be a little cringe, guys. I don't know. He's cute, so I'll let him get away with it. The amount of cringe I'll tolerate is directly proportional to how cute you are. At least how cute I find you, I suppose, would be the better, more accurate way to say it. But you know Keiko has a Naruto headband. Have you seen a new Resident Evil movie? They're adapting the gameplay of the Resident Evil game without using the main characters. Oh, you're talking about the, yeah, this one, he's made by the guy who, made Weapons, right? I probably will check that out, because I did like Weapons a lot, so. I just might check it out. I avoid trailers, though, just on principle, because there's so many trailers now, like, spoil the movies. I usually avoid trailers for anything. Games trailers are useless because they're all... none of them show any gameplay, but... yeah, I'll probably check it out. Like I said, I wanna... I liked Weapons, so... My thoughts? I get why people are kind of annoyed there's no main characters there, I guess, but... if they make a good movie, it's a good movie, regardless. It's always been my thoughts on that. It's weird though. He did the thing that Bethesda did, which Bethesda doesn't give a fuck about lore, but I think he said that this movie takes place during the Resident Evil 2, which doesn't make sense because it's snowing. It's like, well, why even make it tied? Just don't say anything. You don't have to do that. Like, you don't have to tie it in. You can just make your own thing like you were going to and not try to tie it into the games. I could be wrong about that. Like I said, I've avoided all the trailers and everything I could. Anytime I want to see something, I usually do that, but... I do know it snows. People were complaining about that. Because I guess Resident Evil 2 took place in the summer. I don't remember, honestly. Yeah. Honestly, I mean, there's no good Resident Evil movies, so... it'll be a first if it's good, I guess. I hope it's good. God, I hope it's better written than Requiem was. Hope it's better than that. What do you need to do to this? Anything else? We done with this? Or... I'm not sure if they want a background or not. They didn't pay for a background. Or if they want any kind of like simple color background, maybe. You put a simple color down. Did I see Mr. XXL, Mr. X? No, I did not. I haven't seen anything like that. I don't know. I don't get my hopes up, so I mean, it's not gonna crush me if it's bad. I've always preferred video games to movies, so... I might see the Zelda movie if that turns out good, which I don't have high hopes for, but... at least Illumination's not making it. That's good. It can't be any worse than that off. I think it was Netflix Resident Evil show. It can't be any worse than that trash, so I say that, but I've been surprised before with how bad something can be made. Never say never, I suppose. It's a fat tire in the sewer system, call him Mr. XL. Yeah. This motherfucker's made a lot of tyrants. Ugh. Oh, the Elden Ring movie? Eh. I mean, you could probably write a cool story in that world. But I don't know. It's all about who's making it and who's writing it, whether I'll get excited or not. I think his name's Ryan Coogler, is the one who wrote Weapons, I think. Like, it could potentially be good, the Resident Evil movie, but certainly doesn't guarantee it just because he's working on it. Same with the Elden Ring movie. Whoever's writing it, I'd have to look at their... I remember, I think, when the Zelda movie was announced, I looked at who was writing that, and I did not get confidence from it. When I saw their other bodies of work. That Mario Galaxy movie was literally, like, just key jangling. Like, the first one wasn't good, but the second one was just... You might as well just put the characters on a string and just jangle them in front of the audience. I haven't checked on the box office on how well it did, I don't know. I know Illumination is like pretty budget-friendly studio from what I understand. It usually shows, too. Hello, Seth. What's up? Finishing up your commission here. couple things I need to add still. I need to add the laces. I need to add some zippers up here. I need to add the zipper here, I think. Let me check that actually. Yeah, there's kind of a zipper there, yeah. Do that now even. I made the background color pale yellow. If you have a different choice you'd like. I'm not sure if you had a color in mind for the background, but... I'd certainly change that pretty easily if you'd rather have a different color. I never thought of the background. Fine as is? That's good. Okay, we do that. Not sure if I like that shadow. Let's see. Yeah, actually no. We'll keep that. We'll keep this one. Okay. What next? Do the eyeball shiny bit. It's always fun to do. I gotta work on the tattered jeans a bit. Let's see what we can do with this. Then boots. I like the boots. That was picked out by our very own commissioner here. Her eyes are violet because they have, or she's wearing HUD contact lens. I see. Like a little heads-up display thingy. Seeing all the stuff. What kind of stuff does her HUD display? Degen stuff? I doubt your world's centered around that. I'm being silly. But maybe. Maybe when she's off duty or whatever. You see your boyfriend naked with him? X-ray his clothes. Would Sasha wear those boots? Possibly. I could certainly draw him wearing those boots, yeah. Think Sasha look good in those? I'm gonna start working on some new Sasha pages soon, so... we shall see. Pick up his heart rate. He's getting aroused, she can pick up on that. And slam him onto the bed. Now that's a good girlfriend right there. We'll put a little bit of scuffing up here just to add almost highlight look to the cheeks. Perfect. Sasha asked for a rebellious comic? Oh, with the boots, you mean? Sasha's going in a rebel phase. It's like, screw you, Mom, I'm not eating my vegetables. That's rebelling in Sasha's mind. Staying up 30 minutes after bedtime. Sasha's a little sheltered if you didn't know. Maybe that's why he's boning his brother. Oh, you like that? I'm glad you think so, Tyson. I think that's a good thing, right? I can't take credit for this OC, though. It's not mine. It's our very own Seth's OC. I did draw the cheeks, though, so I will take credit for that. Nice. The male character used to wear bandages around his forearms to hide his self-inflicted scar, but I ultimately decided to change it because it was a bit too on the nose for his design language. Oh, I see, yeah. I always appreciate that, people pulling back a little bit on things. Make it a little more subtle. I always appreciate that in stories. Okay. To do his genes next. Thank you, Tyson. I appreciate that. I didn't call you Reed this time. I always call you Reed because I know a Reed in real life, so... That I'm on a first name basis now. Mr. Reed. I can do that, I guess. Like a little more formality in your streams. I see his pants have a slight tear in his butt. Very nice detail. Somewhere to slide her hand up. Yeah. Maybe she made that very hole just for that occasion. And there was some scissors. Let me see. I think these need some shadows underneath them. That's one of the things. We'll do on a different layer, actually. Very careful to do that. Nice. Gal who knows what she wants. Not afraid to put in a little work to get it. Gotta appreciate the industrious spirit, right? Weep. Why are you crying, Juice? It's the chill stream. Can't be crying. I mean, I guess you can if you want. I'm not going to stop you, but... French weep. Those some big ass titties, they are. I love me some of those, so. Is he a femboy? I'm not sure, Seth. Is he a femboy? He certainly has... He's definitely a twink, I think. A femboy, though? I'm not sure. You have to ask Seth. Certainly twinky. I would say so, at least. Emo twink, not quite a femboy? Yeah, there you go. I think he could definitely be one if he wanted to. He'd probably pull off that look. else do I need to do? Oh yeah, laces. Anything else? Oh yeah, the zipper, yeah. Okay, we got a couple things to do. Still breedable. I do have a femboy character in the main cast of characters, though. Maybe I shall commission him in the future. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that. Certainly not going to complain about drawing a femboy. I wonder if the female character's into Force Femme. Oh, I see, like, making him be feminine, is that what that means? She's femdom, but I'm not sure if that's the same thing or not. I don't think so. But who knows? Not me. I was gonna say the girl's bra size is 34 double G in canon, so her boobs depicted here are pretty accurate. Nice. They really wanted it. I see. Projecting your degeneracies onto your OC. Don't we all do that, though? Even if we don't say it out loud. If we see a character that catches our fancy, in our head, we're guilty. Maybe I am, I can say. I don't know. Maybe I'm alone in that. I certainly let my mind wander, though. Definitely not alone. I didn't think so. It does feel a little weird sometimes, though, when, like, patrons put characters on, like, other artists' characters on the poll. It can be a little... I mean, I can obviously say no to it, but I don't know, I always feel a little weird sometimes drawing them. I never know if the person's gonna be... cool. It doesn't happen too often, though, so it's not like a big thing. the zippers. I keep forgetting to put the zippers on. There's a couple zippers missing. It'll probably be up here, actually. Zipped up. We're gonna get in on the Golden Week or Mermaid trend this year. Probably not. I don't usually do art trends. I'm not sure I've ever done one, actually. I doubt it. Back to sleep. Boss keeps giving me 40-hour weeks. So tired, yeah? 40-hour weeks. Are you working full-time? I mean, that's full-time hours. I hope you're getting full-time, you know, treatment. Whatever that means, I guess, depending where you're at. That could be horrible, I guess. You said 40 hours specifically, so I wasn't sure if that was like a lot where you're at. That's standard in America, although some places expect you to work more than that. But still say you did 40. Hope you get a good night's rest either way, Mute. At least you're not working in Japan, to tie it into the last stream. Look on the bright side, I guess. Miss your 4-hour shifts? Ah, yeah. I see you. You bumped up from 4-hour shifts? That makes sense. Oh hell no, Japan makes you work yourself to death. Yeah, I know. It's pretty bad. Luckily I never worked in Japan, but I was there long enough to see it. I worked 48 hours this week. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. Yep. I know someone who works the 12-hour shifts, dealios. They're not a fan of those. That's for sure. That would be, man, I guess it depends what you're doing, but I think if I'm doing something I love, that would drive me nuts. 12 hours solid. I mean, you get, you know, More days off, hopefully. Not here in construction sometimes, but usually you get at least extra days off if you do 12-hour days, but still. The male character used to be a Marine, too. Conscripted at 14. Sent to juvie for stabbing a bully in high school. Oh my goodness. Be emo. Want to stay home and draw? Yeah. I don't know what your job is, but you could, depending on what you do, may have some time you can squeeze in drawing if you have some pencil and paper you can bring around, even if it's a small little notepad or something. Can practice at least. If you work security or something like that, you could really have free time with it. Do like night shift security or something, I guess. A little late though, you already have a job, don't you? So I do know people who did that though. They went like some very like boring nothing job they could draw during. Working like graveyard shift security and stuff like that where nothing really happens usually. Not me, I have the attention span of a gnat. I could never do that. I like wander off. Be fired immediately. The stoic juice returns, huh? Oh, you got a nice taco? You might have stepped away earlier, Juice. I was curious if you were going to cook anything fancy for Cinco de Mayo, if you participate in that. Since you're always whipping up fancy stuff in the kitchen. Strawberry, blueberry, peach, lime. That's a good spread there. Getting a meat burrito. Oh my goodness, is that a euphemism? Or are you actually getting a meat burrito? Never can tell around here. Homemade guacamole, that's cool. I like me some guacamole. It's like a good start. Eating a beef and chicken burrito with extra hot salsa. Nice. Good night, Mute. Hello, sir. What are you up to? What kind of nefarious plans do you have going on? Up to no good, I can tell. Don't forget to like the video. Thank you. Beatty is cringe. Oh no. What'd I do? Me? Well, maybe. As long as Keiko doesn't say it. I don't know if I can handle that. How's all that banging? Banging around. Paradox about LARPing? I see. Go on. He's our cringe. Oh my goodness. Can't believe this. Labeled cringe by my own chat. Guess that looks alright. Be a bit. Yeah, it might be better. I think so. Someone LARPs as a LARPer. Do we call them a LARPer or not? Because they are LARPing as a LARPer. Oh my goodness. That is quite the conundrum. Aiden says I'm cringe. Oh no. My own PFP thinks I'm cringe. The chat was one thing, but one of my own characters. I guess it's official then. No denying it now. Someone LARPs the LARP, really they're denying their true self. Imagine getting roasted by your own characters. I guess if there was some kind of supreme being in the universe, some god or some kind, then that'd be happening right now. We'd basically be their OCs, so... Okay. Oh man. Does it mean every character in media is an OC? I mean, maybe with historical stuff. I mean, it depends how close to history it is, but I guess so, yeah. Somebody's OC. Even a lot of historical stuff takes a lot of liberties, so kind of blurs the line, I guess, a bit, but... Julian calls you the F-slur. That would just turn me on, so... Julian saying it. So the joke's on him. Does it mean to LARP as your true self? I don't think you can LARP as your true self, can you? Then that doesn't count as LARPing definitionally, does it? Do the denizens of the Beattyverse know you have a dirty mind? Nah, they're oblivious. I have them completely fooled, completely duped. Alright, let's see, I'll bring this up. Can work on this a little bit, I guess. For a while. Until I get sleepy. Well, a little late for that, but extra sleepy. Work on the alien girl again. Alrighty. My tablet's telling me to stand up and stretch. Probably not a bad idea. We're gonna push on through until I can't feel my legs. Is your true self also your true will in some case? True will? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I mean, I know what the two words mean, but... I guess again, definitionally, yeah, it would be. Yeah, this is girl. I can show you the finished version of the front view. This lady here. I've drawn her on stream before. It's another commission. She out of this world. Hello, Cyberclone. What's up? It is not an orc girl. I believe she is from, I don't know what she's from. A Star Trek game, I think? Star Trek game? I think? It's an alien girl. It's another person's OC, so I couldn't answer too many questions about them. They sometimes show up in chat, but they're a little more rare around these parts, so I don't think they'll pop in during the stream, but maybe. Dragon Ball Z? No, I don't believe so. I know you're talking about, though, the green gal. Commissioner's character. I don't have any alien characters, actually. You're right, Juice. She does have a tiny weenie. That is a note the commissioner wants me to get right. She got a tiny weenie. Alrighty. See if I can change her face shape a little bit. Her face a little long. For my liking. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. Need to draw some alien girls. We'll go for it. No one's stopping you. I don't think. I hope not. I hope nobody's trying to stifle your creativity. Your lust for alien girls. Gonna draw Femboy E.T. That'd be horrifying. Truly horrific. Ugh. Femboy Slime, that's pretty cool. Feminine alien abduction comic. Big booba aliens experiment on a lucky human guy. Do y'all believe ancient Egypt was foreshadowing the internet? Probably not. If I had to place my bets, I'd say no. Ass lucky? I'm not even sure what that means. Getting probed, you mean? Your probe's not very big, so... Could be lucky to some guys. Maybe unlucky to others. Maybe some guys are hoping for a cute alien girl with a big probe. I doubt I'll ever draw that, though. I'm not really into Fuda on guy. Now, Fuda on girl or guy on Fuda, yes. I like both of those. I'm not even super big into Fuda on Femboy either, for some reason. Doesn't really do much for me. Not sure why. I just remember the last post in your art channel on Discord is a drawing of mine. Okay. Food on Femboy? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just to ask the question. There you go. Heard of Jusica? No, I've not. Who's that? Jusica? Is that how you say that? Who dat? Jusica is like Betty Bopp, but Hungarian and cuter. Alright, I'm gonna look now. You got me curious. You said cute. Is this a troll? Is she gonna be like some hideous cave beast? Let me see. Jusica. Oh, okay. Okay. She's cute. I agree. I think she is cute. Here she is. I guess I'll show everybody on the stream if they're interested. Well, there we go. Yeah. There she is. thick legs. Look at them hips. I can work with that. Only a matter of time before BD draws femboy Jusika now. Yeah, she can get it. Creator wanted to draw a sexy but cute lady in response to Hungarian social norms. They were not open about sexuality. Oh, I see. Is that where she came from? I do agree she is cuter than Betty Boop. I don't really find Betty Boop that cute at all, honestly. It's a bit off-putting to me. There's something about her, I don't know. Never been one of my favorite cartoon gals, or what you want to call them. Now Jessica Rabbit, she's pretty great. There's also another one I've seen on like, sometimes like songs on YouTube. There'll be like some blonde girl dancing around. She kind of looks like Jessica Rabbit. I don't know what she's from, but she's pretty hot too. I don't know what she's from. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I'll see her pop up occasionally. The YouTube playlist is going. She's also very popular and hungry for a while, and recently she became extremely popular on the internet, and she has a bunch of fan art now. Oh yeah, I can see why. Definitely a cute design. She does look weird, I agree. Old Betty. Kind of looks like E.T. a little bit, since we were talking about E.T. earlier. There's a bit of an E.T. quality to her. I think it's her eye spacing. I don't know what it is. Jusika definitely destroys her. Jusika, certified babe. Betty Boop? I don't know. Get that away from me. Thank you. No thanks. Pass. Just found out there's a woman who people say she looks like Betty Boop. She's a gorgeous woman. Why do people compare her to Betty Boop? I don't know. If I was a gorgeous woman, I would be offended if they compared me to Betty Boop. I'm trying to remember what she looks like. Let me see what this lady looks like. The Betty Boop. Yeah, what the fuck, man? Yeah, I don't. What's wrong with her head? It looks like a piece of toast. Her head is shaped like a slice of bread. It's very odd. What the fuck? Yeah, I'd be like, what the f. That came running at me. I'd be like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, I don't know. No. Not my jam at all. Betty Boop is the default? Default what? Oh, really? Is she not out in the 70s? I would have guessed much earlier than that. I didn't know that. Is she from the 70s? Interesting. Or did she, like, explode in popularity in the 70s or something? I would have guessed, like, 30s or 20s or something, even. Oh, it's from 30s? Okay, yeah. She has that Cuphead vibe. That's how I judge what's from the 30s or not. With some of my Cuphead-tism. Yeah, I don't know what the appeal is. I don't really get it. Because they had pinup artists before the 70s that drew really cute girls. Cuter than Betty Boop, definitely. What was that guy's name? Dean Yeagle or something? Is that his name? Dean Yeagle? It's not a serial killer, is that? I don't know. There was some pinup artist named Dean who drew some cute ladies back then. Definitely above Betty Boop. A jazz flapper? Yeah. I don't know. It's just her weird face. Like, it's just... the head shape and eye space, all the face is just needs to be redone. Well, I guess not. It's popular if that's all you cared about, I guess. Successful with that, so... what can you say? '70s people didn't have much access to pretty women as they have today. Is that true? You mean with the internet? I don't know what you mean by that. Cute girls in the 70s? What do you mean? I like the long, straight hair look, though, so that's probably why I'm biased to the 70s. Now, the 80s fashion and hairstyle, I don't know, a lot of that's not very appealing to me. I like the fashion, but not like in a sexy way, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think people looked very good in the 80s from a sex appeal standpoint to me. But hey, it's just taste, right? The first waifu. Was she the first waifu? Man. Waifus have come a long way. I guess she does have the same appeal as E.T. She kind of does look like E.T., like I said, a little bit. Like that disgusting little freak seems to appeal to people as well, so... People have called E.T. cute, so... Pretty women were a thing in the 30s, yeah. Stickers of Betty on planes, yeah. I don't know, man. It's weird. Maybe it was some early FOMO, 70s FOMO. One guy really loved it, and he somehow spread it to everybody. I mean, I'll say this, I still get it more than Five Nights at Freddy's, so... You'll see me draw Betty Boop porn before FNAF, so... Your aunt probably posts Betty Boop stuff on Facebook, and our grandma have Betty Boop figurines and merchandise. Maybe. I don't think bread-shaped heads were ever, like, hot. I don't think that was the selling point. I'm not gonna budge on that. I'm not gonna say that was societal standards. I think they just didn't know what they had. It's like, you know, playing Pong back in the 70s, probably like mind-blowing. They see their first drawn waifu, they're like, wow, this is amazing. Always be at least one person on the internet who will give an unattractive character a chance. Yeah, that's true. Supposed to be a dog? A dog? You mean like a actual dog, or like dog like an ugly bitch? Hey Hanzinho, what's up? I know Hanzinho likes guys. We did draw a guy today, if you want to see. An emo boy right there. I think it's what she represented. A confident woman, her sexuality always been attractive. Perhaps. I don't really know anything about her personality. '70s Gooners had it rough. I wonder when the first, like, Japanese hentai was made. I wonder what the history of that is. And what it looked like. That'd be interesting to see. I'm sure you can find it on the internet. I've never even thought to look just to see what it is. Furry? I see. It's supposed to be an actual dog, huh? God, if that had happened and taken off, imagine how many furries there'd be now. It had been normalized through some little cartoon back in the day. Society would never recover. First Japanese hentai can be traced back to Tezuka. Tezuka. Disney? What's about the furry stuff, or just bringing up Disney? Yeah, I'd argue the first Snow White is cuter than Betty Boop. Easily. Isn't that one of the earliest cartoons, Snow White? I don't know. I don't know nothing about Disney lore. Like I said, though, we live in an era where FNAF is super popular in the hentai world, so... or not safe for work, what are you gonna call it? World. So what the fuck do I know? What you sick freaks like... I only draw wholesome content here, on the BD channel. I don't participate in such nonsense. Oh, Astro Boy creator? I see. I don't know anything about the history of, whatchamacallit. Anime and all that stuff, so... I've never seen Astro Boy, so... I mean, hey, I'm sure there's some good Cleopatra hentai out there. Maybe his is, I don't know. Astro Boy was extremely wholesome characters. Tori was darker. The only sexual was Cleopatra. He did do the mouse furry porn. Not yeah. I don't think Walt Disney drew porn. I don't think that's accurate. But I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not a huge Disney fan. So I guess I could be wrong, but... strange. May not be lined up properly to fix that. Bruce Timm sure did? Oh, Drew, what? Porn? Who's Bruce Timm? I don't really know that name. Is that somebody who worked at Disney? What did he work on? I'm sure, look, a lot of artists are weirdos, okay? So I'm sure a lot of them did. Even if they didn't share it publicly, but... Maybe Walt Disney did, who knows? Oh, Batman the Animated Series? Oh, okay. Drew a lot of Harley Quinn porn, like a lot. I see. I always hear that show's really good. I should probably check that out one day. That, Avatar, I gotta check that one out. Last Airbender, at least. I always hear good things about both of those shows. I know very little about superheroes. Like I said, I've never seen a Marvel movie or anything like that, so... I know Batman's not Marvel, by the way. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. I haven't seen DC either. Well, I think I did see one, like, on the TV somewhere. I didn't really watch the whole thing, though. I think it was like at a holiday or something. Well, anyway, regardless. Saw Joker dicking down Harley. Oh no. Disney was a proto-furry? Possibly. Not safe for work in the Disney vault? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Perhaps. Batman, the animated series, and Avatar are both peak. That's what I hear. It's the best representation of Batman and his rogues gallery. Well, I have played, I guess it's not completely true that I don't know much about it in that regard, but like I did play Arkham City, which I did like when I played it. It's been a long time, but... So I do have some exposure to Batman media. Give a lot of us a thing for the Colossi. Oh no. Arkham City is so good, yeah. I enjoyed it. I wonder if I would still like it now. I have it on my Steam library. If I ever play a game again, maybe I could stream that. Yeah, I know Kevin Conroy. He's the voice from the animated series, right? He did the voice of the Batman. I do know that much. I know some things here and there, you know? I'm not completely hopeless. I got some knowledge. And I guess if you want to count, I have seen some, like, plays, partial Let's Plays of, that horrible, what was that game called? I can't remember. Kill the Justice League or whatever. Jesus Christ, I hope Harley Quinn's not like that in the animated series. Oh, that was wretched. Mark Hamill as the Joker, yep. Yeah, Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. That's what it was. Yeah, yeah. That was something. I think I watched a Let's Play. Yeah, nobody I know played that game. I didn't watch anybody play it IRL, so. Tragic character, okay. I have seen characters from that series like drawn, like stills. I do think the style is pretty cool. Some cute ladies in there, always a plus. So basically, the representation of an abuse victim stuck in a toxic relationship with a psychopath. I've known people like that. So, yeah. If I ever watch it, I guess we'll see what I think of it. One of the Batman cartoons, there's a scene where an abuse husband tells his wife, "Get back in the kitchen." Wait, that's the bad guy? I'm kidding. That was a joke. Mad Love in Season 3. Okay. Also want to check out Firefly, too. I've heard good stuff about that one. It's a live-action show, I know, but still. Since we're going through shows, always meant to watch. Oh man, I cannot stop yawning. It's that time of the stream where I can't stop yawning. We see her backstory and how the Joker manipulates her emotionally. I see. It's quite horrifying to watch how the Joker just lashes out at her. A very important scene in the episode makes me hate the Joker even more. Yeah, I don't know if you know this, the Joker, not a very nice guy. Not the nicest fellow. Little known fact. Hello, furry artists. I commissioned a human, please. There are some furry artists who don't draw humans particularly well compared to their furry stuff. You can definitely see a weakness in the human form for some of them. Some of them have no problem with it. Just depends on the artist. Also, the fact that the animated series gave Mr. Freeze his tragic backstory and motivation, making him one of, if not the best Batman villains. Scarecrow episode of Season 3. Yeah, the Scarecrow has always been an interesting concept, showing you your worst fear or whatever. Pretty neat villain idea. Hello, fat fetish artist, want a weight loss comic, please. Yeah, that is a thing. I forget about that. The fat fetish stuff. Definitely not my area of interest. What's up, that face, Juice? It's like you walked in on something horrific. Scarecrow is an amazing villain. I'm just mad that DC doesn't give him a lot of attention. But when they do, it's either some goofy shit or peak horror. That's the nature of comic books, though, right? That's why I could never get into comic books, because I think I've talked about this on stream before, but like, you know, with manga, which even that I haven't read a lot of, but it's like, you know, you have volume 1, and then you have chapters 1 through however many chapters there are or whatever. But with the comics, it's like all these different issues and timelines. And like, if you want to start Batman, where do you start? Like, it's just so much stuff. And like, does some of it even matter? I know some of it's been like decanonized, and it's just like, what is going on? Hey, that's what you did, Seth. That's you. You commissioned the hentai artist for a safe for work drawing. You're not the only one, by the way. I don't mind doing safe for work anyway. I don't mind. Start with year 1. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard year 1 and people say the Long Halloween. Is that a Batman comic? I don't know. I don't know anything about comics, so I'm just talking about shit I've heard from people. Same with Killing Joke. Jumping balls first. I mean, you know, I'd like to have some idea what's going on, some progression. The Absolute series? I see. You say LOL at the end, that makes me a little curious if you're being serious or not. The LOL has me doubting your sincerity. I feel that's a devious LOL. Might be trying to trick your pal BD to read something weird. Simpler to read, just pick up volume 1 of whichever hero you like, and there we go. Oh, okay. I do appreciate that. Normal numbering system. Absolute Universe's peak. Okay. Still just so many. New 52 Flashpoint. Yeah, man, it's like what yeah, I don't know. I have no idea where to start. I guess year one, like you said. I find it funny how Marvel killed off their new Ultimate series while DC is making millions. Or how Marvel killed off their new Ultimate series while DC is making millions with the Absolute Universe Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. Yeah, I always... Like, I don't track it at all, but I've heard that American comics aren't doing great. Or they weren't a couple of years ago, at least. Is it true that there are a lot less variety than, like, bande dessinée or manga and stuff? I don't think there's as many genres in American comics. Can you read comics in America outside of, like, superheroes from the big companies? Like Marvel and DC? Can you read a comic that's not superhero related from them? Like, do they have something like Slice of Life or Mystery or anything like that? Or is there an American isekai out there? Walking Dead and Invincible? I see. Well, Invincible, that's a superhero comic though, isn't it? That's the one with, the Think meme came from. Right? Am I mixing that up? I'll make the American isekai. Go for it. They're weirdly popular, even though they're super formulaic and brain dead, a lot of them. Isekais. People still seem to love them. I don't know. I'm sure there's a good one out there somewhere. JTHM, if I remember. Published Hellboy, Dark Horse. These guys make stuff that's not superhero related. I just don't think I ever heard of a big comic in America that wasn't superhero related, is the only thing I was thinking of. I was just curious if there was ever anything that wasn't a superhero that got big. Seems like that's the main focus of American comic publishers. Invincible's a pretty old comic, isn't it? Like, relative to the show. I feel like I heard that somewhere. Pretty good, you say, eh? Hmm. 2003, wow, yeah, okay. Damn. Whatever you do, do not, and I mean do not read the boys comic. I mean, anybody I know IRL who's watched it tells me not to watch it or consume it at all, so I didn't plan on it, so. People whose opinions I trust personally have advised me not to, so. I don't think I have to worry about that. Oh, stretch. Oof. Pop some joints. Ugh. Oh. Oh, I think I just slipped a disc. Homelander and Edgelord slop comic. Series is good, although season 4 was a shit show. Gonna read it anyway. Yeah, I think I'll pass on the boys. From some of the stuff I've been told, I would not enjoy it, so. Oh, I don't remember how I did this. Oh yeah, I did, okay. Plot points. A 6 free. One of those perverts, huh? One of them there degenerates. Everyone dies, huh? I mean, it depends how it's done. You probably do that. I mean, I know nothing about the characters. I have no idea who you're talking about, but you could make an ending like that, depending on how you set everything up. But again, I have zero context for this story, so I'm just saying in general. Now this is peak lighting right here. Do you even need any more lights? I don't know. The author has a hate boner against superheroes? I see. Yeah. Depending on your moral intuitions, superheroes can really, trigger some people, I guess. Concept. Ending was terrible. Black Noir was a clone of Homelander. Butcher kills the entire team, finally killing both Homelander and Black Noir. Makes Huey kill him just cuz. Those are some fine cheeks. Thank you. I love me some fine cheeks. I love booba and I love butts. Simple pleasures in life. How was the author when he made The Boys? I have no idea. I don't know who made it. I know very little about it. Other than some things I've been told. Even then, I've forgotten a lot of what they even said. It's back when season 2 or so was out, I think. Bum. 36, writing edgelord stuff? I mean, hey, fair enough. Be an edgy boy at heart. I guess a lot of mangaka who write stuff, like shonen stuff, are around that age too. Die horrifying death. What is edgelord slop? I guess stuff that's edgy for the sake of... There's a lot of this in indie stuff, or really, I guess media in general now, but the, you know, dark equals profound or something. You know, I'm 14 and this is deep type stuff. I don't know anything about The Boys, like I said, really, so I'm not saying that specifically for that. Sounds like it's true from Cyber's perspective. You know, being dark and edgy is cool or deep or whatever. when it just comes off as current. Solo leveling is a good example of edgelord slop, but it's not even really edgy. It's like faux edgy. Just no substance to it. That's my definition, at least. Meep. Stanley portraying him as propaganda, making asshole who works as an informant for the boys. Gore for the sake of gore. Yeah, that's one example, I'd say. Shock value, just to get, you know, try to get cheap gasps from the audience or whatever. I'd say all that fits into edgelord slop. Is that too edgy, British and French? Batman reptile. I don't know what that is. What would that be? Batman reptile. He turned to a reptile? Does Batman turn to a snake? Batman becomes a scaly. I mean, something being edgy doesn't make slop anyway. You can have edgy stuff and not be slop. Just when you handle it with the tact of a 14-year-old boy, it can be kind of cringe, you know? It's like, oh my god, it'd be so cool if his head like exploded and his eyes like melted out. It can be fun, right? In the right context, or goofy, or whatever, but just add that in for no reason. Needless shock value, I suppose. Context always matters for that stuff. Case by case basis. And there's some people, if you put rape in anything, they consider it like edgy and automatically without any substance, just because it, you know, triggers them. But again, I would argue it's just how it's handled. Story where Killer Croc was imprint. Oh no. No. The monster kills Batman's entire rogues gallery. Okay. Is this another person who hates superheroes? Sounds like. Although Batman's not really a superhero, he's just... I guess he'd be classified as one. He does like superhuman shit, but... I guess he is a superhero, I don't know. Super intelligence and planning. Is that what he's known for? I guess that would count. He definitely does shit a normal human couldn't do, so I guess it counts. Shadow. Not worry with it. Homelander eating a baby. Oh, he wrote the boys too, I see. Same guy, interesting. God, I just... what the fuck? You stupid bitch. He only does good stories when it comes to Spider-Man or Punisher. If I had a nickel for every time Garth Ennis wrote a good comic series, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it isn't a lot, yeah? That's not a lot. Sitting here. Oh my, look at that. Interesting. What's today? Tuesday, right? Yeah. I love you, Alan Moore, if you're a satanic lunatic. He's a strange fellow. I've seen a couple interviews with him. I've never read any of his stuff. I don't think. Have I? I don't know. It's a well-drawn horse body there. Neat. I don't draw a lot of animals, so it's not my forte. Just remember the only adaptation of Alan Moore's story that he genuinely loved and gave his blessing was a Justice League Unlimited episode. Justice League Unlimited. I don't think I've ever heard of that. I know what the Justice League is, but I don't recognize the name of that particular series. It's been a while since I've drawn any Batman-related characters for polls and stuff. It used to pop up pretty frequently early on in the Patreon. All the DC fans must have skedaddled. I say that, but Raven won the poll recently, so maybe they're still around, lurking. I think we've drawn Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn. Anybody? Oh yeah, we did Spider-Gwen. That's Marvel. What else did we draw? I don't know, a couple others. Like the vid for lulz. Have a good night. It's a sequel series to the original Justice League animated show, considered better than the original show. Oh, interesting. A good one. It was a good one to begin with. Well, that's good if they improved on something that was already good. My goodness. Got a lot of series to catch up on, which I'll probably never do, but that's alright. Oh really? You can start with any one of them? If I was really going to seriously do it, I'd probably do it in order of release. Just, you know, for authenticity's sake. I wonder if you can watch them. To sail the 7 seas to find them. Batman Beyond, yeah, I've heard of that. I feel like there was a character from that caught my eye, but is that what that was from? Let me see. Batman. Oh yeah, it came right up. That's it. Did I search this before? The Goth Mommy. Ink. Oh, that's her name. Interesting. I remember her. I don't remember where I saw her, but I do remember her. My goodness. Of course, that's the one I remember. Would you expect anything else? I'm like Rain Man with goth girls. Tell you the date down to the second where I was when I saw her. My eyes like rolled in the back of my head. can fix her, but I don't wanna. I don't really have that aspect to it for any girl. I just like the look. I'm definitely not an I can fix her person. First sign of crazy, I'm unlocking the door and kicking her out the moving car. Ain't got time to fix you. Ink was basically a mercenary contracted by a CEO to get rid of the new Batman. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, spoilers. She failed. Unbelievable. Did he at least get to mating press her? That's the real question. I'll start watching tonight. If that's the case. Killed the new Batman's father. His mom and brother are still alive. I see. Is new Batman's mom a baddie? Let's get down to brass tacks here. Let's get the important parts of the story out of the way. How hot is his mom? Oh yeah, she a baddie. Alrighty. Sounds like a good show so far. What would I type in for that? Terry, is that his name? Terry Mom. Mary. Oh yeah, look at that. It's like a mom to me. What's this? She's pretty cute too. Dana Tan. All kinds of characters here, huh? Who's this? I see. Going down a rabbit hole. Mary McGinnis. An Irish lass, huh? A redhead MILF. I like that. I like me some redheads. Do I have a redhead MILF? I need to remedy that. I don't think I do. He tells him he's Batman, they laugh at. Damn. No respect. Unbelievable. Getting clowned on by your mom and bro, huh? The Irish goodbye, what's that? Yeah, I don't know. Keeping it secret. I guess it's better to do that. Even from the closest people to you. I don't know. I'm not sure. I know it's like a standard thing in superhero comics, but I feel like if they're trustworthy, it'd be better to tell them just to they prepared for anything that could happen. Never heard of that expression. I don't know. It's like a movie title almost. The Irish Goodbye. One thing I don't like about the animated series, Tim made Bruce sleep with his son's girlfriend. Wait. Tim made Bruce sleep with his son's girlfriend and get her pregnant. What? Huh? That happens in the animated series? Interesting, I didn't know that. Pocket Sand. Batman cucks his son, huh? That sounds like some weird fetish stuff there. If Tim has a kid, I'd be looking out for Dad. Like, looking at you sideways. Sleep with his best. I think it's more fucked up to sleep with your son's girlfriend than your best friend's daughter. Honestly, I mean, both are weird, but you say Batgirl, how old are we talking here? She was 18, 19. Oh my god. That's pretty sus. I mean, she's an adult. But still. Foster father is a little, I guess, a little better. I don't know. Still fucked up. What's she look like? I don't know what does Batgirl even look like? Not that it makes it any better, but Damn, she's kind of bad. Is that the redhead girl? I mean, you know. Also, the reason why Dick decided to stop being Robin, punch Batman in his guts, and become Nightwing. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty big betrayal. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Getting teen pregnant too. These bat people, they're not setting good examples for the kids. Essayed by Talia. Who's that? I'm not gonna see who that is. Talia, huh? Is that from the animated series as well? I see. Eggs. Deviled, scrambled, fried, over easy. Or maybe for some French toast. That son is the new Robin, by the way. Oh, which one? The cuck baby? Batgirl's kid? Oh, so she went full SA, huh? She got all that up in her guts. I see. All right. And a miscarriage. Oh, okay. Hmm. So nothing even came of that, huh? That's kind of weird. All that for nothing. I think this part right here, I think these two are done. I don't think there's much more I need to do to these unless Seth notices something. Damien in the comics is Batman's biological son and the only Robin to be related by blood to the Cape Crusader. Second Robin have used lethal force. Who's that blonde hottie and who's that cute femboy? Those are Seth's OCs. He's not a femboy though, he's a twink. I don't believe he's technically a femboy, according to Seth. I'd clap both either way. Zoom in on his shoes? I can. Twist them. Oh, I didn't put the shoelaces on. I noticed that. Good catch. If you notice anything else, let me know. But I did forget the shoelaces. Let's do that now. I can do anything else if you notice. Do I have the shoes? Oh yeah, I do. I have them pulled up. Let's do it. Oh, going to bed? Have a good night, Cyber Clone. Wearing shoes without laces, yeah. Completely forgot. Probably can see that strap too from this angle. Probably should add that as well. It's also not too much of a problem to do. Probably would be visible the more I look at it. In fact, it definitely would be. One kick and the shoe flies off, yeah. This is a BD stream staple, this song. I've heard this so much from streaming. That means we need to find some new playlists, I think, is what it means. Sonic Bag Collection plus music. Is that what this is? I don't really... I know it was from Sonic, but I didn't really know what game. I only know it because every time we start, or I start one of the Sonic playlists, it always comes on. So I knew it was Sonic. Okay, there's the shoe updated. Alrighty. That's good. We got one thing cleared up. Oh, man. I'll probably send it to you later, Seth. You can look over it again, see if I missed anything else. But I think that's good for tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'll see you next time. Who knows what we'll do then? Until then, take care. Bye-bye.